live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Mahorn is out there with Bill Laimbeer. Then there's Dumars. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Thomas with the ball. Shoots it up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
One shot.
Hello. Yes.
Free throw good, Dumars. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Jokic with his screen on Thomas. Jordan passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Johnson a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. About a minute played so far here in the first. Dumars against Jordan. Mahorn the pass to Aguirre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Garnett with the block. Wilt soaring to secure the rebound. Thomas against Johnson. Passes to Chamberlain. And they double up Jordan. Here's Jokic. It's on target from the high post.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
Thomas against Johnson. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Pass to Laimbeer. Here's Dumars. Knocked away. And Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And here is Thomas. Pass to Mahorn. Back to Thomas.
Slap the ball.
Aguirre against Jokic. Bank shot. No good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Inside, Garnett. And Garnett with those slams.
And guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance moments.
Thomas passes to Laimbeer, and then Laimbeer with the dunk.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Jordan against Dumars. Jordan kicks to Jokic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here's Thomas. He has yet to score. Aguirre against Jokic. Laimbeer with a screen on Jordan. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Larry Bird's checked in for Garnett. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in.
What was that? Oh, the scallops.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Stolen by Bird. An even 3-on-3 break. Wilt takes it up. And Chamberlain powers it down.
That's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
High post Johnson. Johnson on him. Vinnie Johnson, the microwave, living up to his nickname.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Jordan finds Bird. And he makes that one.
And obviously you know about the deep range, but Bird just as lethal, working the angles on the interior.
Dumars against Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
I like how they
What's up?
inside, getting looks closer.
That's my friend right there.
And that really helps your offense.
That's my friend.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Chicago. Russell, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Carter comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Nash in for Johnson. Sally, he's checked in for Detroit. Rodman comes in for Aguirre. And Johnson drops them both. Chicago leading by 5. Carter outside. Rodman against Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Bird's got 5 points so far.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Here's Sally. Now, here's Dumars. Lambier passes to Dumars. Buried from 15 feet out. He's got 5.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Carter outside. Back to Nash. Bird outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
What's that, what?
Johnson against Nash. Outside, Russell.
And you got to call.
Jokic misses from close range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space.
Yeah, call the
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. In the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Thomas. Dennis Rodman is out there with Sally. Then it's Johnson, and it's Edwards in at the pivot, manning the middle.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
The pass to Carter. Off target from outside. Pistons trail by 4. Rodman with it. Now defended by Jokic. Stolen by Bird. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Bird. Jokic has got 6 points.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the basket is good. Thomas got his first points in this one.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
That one from long range. And the Bulls lead by 7.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
There's the pick. Johnson, the pass to Sally. Thomas kicks it out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bird. Johnson can't hit. The Bulls leading by 7. Stolen by Thomas. Over Nash. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Thomas got 4 this quarter. Chicago with the ball. Nash, the pass to Russell. And here in the second quarter of action with a little under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
And Detroit has possession. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Hodman sends a screen. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Carter. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Carter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
Edwards with the screen for Johnson. Over Carter. Johnson can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's Carter missing. It's Rodman with the ball for Detroit. Kicks it out to Johnson. Thomas against Nash. Down low and stolen by Nash. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance with the shot. Jokic with the bucket. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
So for the Bulls, Garnett, he's checked in for Jokic. Jordan comes in for Carter. And it's Johnson in for Steve Nash. And a different look here for the Pistons. Mahorn checked in for Edwards. Lambier comes in for Sally. Aguaya's checked in for Johnson. And it's Dumars in for Isaiah Thomas. Now Johnson. Still without a basket. He takes it in. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Magic Johnson.
Pistons trail by 14.
Which was a good idea.
There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Johnson. And Jordan has it in the corner. Pass to Bird. over Rodman. Again, Chicago.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
The Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And the first one at the line is good. Jokic, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thomas checked in for Rodman. Pistons trail by 16. And 1:01 left here in the second. Thomas passes to Aguirre. Back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. They set the screen over Garnett. Thomas's shot is off. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-6 run. Johnson goes in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Dumars misses. The Bulls leading by 18. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Johnson against Thomas. Lampier with a screen on Johnson. Here's Thomas. Misses the chippy right there.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that can cost you another play.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Payton on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Bird. Jordan is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Garnett. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Thomas against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Thomas passes to Lampier. Here is Mahorn. Good, and it's Lampier with the assist that time. Mahorn's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pistons. Here's Johnson. He's got 5, and Jordan has it in the corner. Bird inside. Aguirre covering. Bird can't hit.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And they pick up 2.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. The Bulls making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Dumars against Jordan. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Jordan's got 8 points.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Jordan dishes to Johnson. Over Thomas. Johnson's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
It looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McGuire passes to Dumas. Thomas up top. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there. Outstanding at staying in the face of his man.
Jordan. And the Bulls take on 2 more.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting
Don't matter.
and scoring
You think about
points in bunches.
Outside Dumas. Over Jordan. Snatched down by Chamberlain. The Bulls leading by 18. Johnson outside. Jordan against Dumars. Jordan kicks to Garnett. Garnett with the screen for Johnson. It's Garnett on the wing. Chamberlain goes up. Will Chamberlain clean up the mess?
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Thomas passes to Lambeer. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lambeer's got 4 points now in the quarter. Lambeer's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Johnson with it. 5 points in the game.
Exceptional playmaking there from Jokic, just seeing the gap.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Johnson against Thomas. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Bird, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Johnson finds Bird. Chamberlain with a screen on Dumas. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
What you say?
Letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now.
You said what?
Balling.
Now here's Johnson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Nash comes in for Jordan. And then for Detroit, Edwards, he's checked in from the horn. Sally comes in for Lambeer. And it's Rodman in for Aguirre. Johnson kicks to Jokic. Pass to Nash. Carter sets the pick for Nash. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Dumas. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 16. Buries the jump shot. Dumars got 11 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
How about that move, you'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Dumar's the pass to Sally. Now here's Edwards. Here's Dumar's. It's rebounded by Johnson.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And John Sally, the spider, snares the rebound. Got it off in time. The shot comes out. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Edwards. Thomas is out there with Johnson. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Long in at the 3. Garnett, the screen. And here's Bird from the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Rodman with a screen on Nash. Thomas. Garnett with the block. They get it back. Thomas against Nash. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bird looking it over. To the wing right side. Garnett, the screen. The 19-foot shot. Again, Chicago.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Johnson against Jordan. Outside Thomas. Now the pass to Long. From past the arc. Jordan with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And Bill Russell slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Rodman finds Edwards. Outside Thomas. Tries the spin move. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Thomas against Nash. And here's Bird for 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists in the game.
Shooting one.
So for the Bulls, Carter comes in for Garnett. And it's Payton in for Michael Jordan. And a different look here for the Pistons. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Aguirre against Carter. It's Dumar's on the wing. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Passes it to Thomas for 3. Again, Thomas missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out
Ain't no end,
this
dude.
time, but
We hurt.
they give it to him again. I bet 3 points are coming.
It don't matter. Your pussy gonna work whether you hurt or not.
Connects from 3-point range. Bird's got 10 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Mahorn kicks to Dumars. Pass to Lembier. Ball's knocked loose. Dumars against Nash. On the wing, Payton. To the middle. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. He lobs it up. Stolen by Bird. Pass to Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The pass to Payton. To the inside. Out to Nash. Fires the three. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
To the right side. Here's Aguirre. Drops one in from the wing.
The assist, Bill Lambier.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 19-4 run. Bird outside. Russell sets a screen for Bird. To the paint. Rebound by the Pistons.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Outside Thomas. It's taken away by Payton. 59 seconds left in the game.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Aguirre. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Vince Carter.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
Taking 2 shots.
No.
Then got pushed out there. Bitch ass nigga.
And he can't get the first one. Dominique Wilkins is checked in for Nash.
So let it go play.
He hits the second from the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Feeds it to Carter. And then
Hey, man, don't ever tell the GM how to pick games, man. I give niggas good times. Nigga, the commissioner is here.
Definitely putting a
You know what I'm saying? Look how y'all niggas smiling. Y'all ain't talking about some, man, they gotta figure this out. Man, I gotta, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how NBA season go, man. Some days you gonna be beat the shit out of it. Some days you gonna beat the shit out of other shit. You know what I'm saying? What you said? Bro, you gonna get Golden State, bro.
And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin.
You got the most. No. J-Bo got, no, Greasy got the most with 35.
It just felt like once they had
35.
the lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up.
Most points scored
Greg Anthony, Brent Berry.
all together. Yeah, I don't know about the most points scored. Nah, Larry Bird. Another Scotty idea. Shit's just crazy, bro. This shit. Hey, Skeevo. This shit is crazy, bro. We just got there. We won't let that man sink.